Here's how I managed to post less while not losing followers on Instagram and thus restoring focus back onto the work that was waiting in real life. So first thing which you need to understand is quality. Instagram algorithm focuses on two things, quality and quantity. Just like real life, a lot of things, we look at them based on two things, quality and quantity, right? Now, if you're a regular content creator, if you see this one, you will actually focus on both the things, quality and quantity, but you here are not a content creator. You are here, I'll assume because you have clicked on the video, right? I'll assume that you are someone who has some work in real life which is not related to content production, and you want to restore focus on that. You're trying to get rid of the social media addiction, and so you want to lose not many followers while you are not posting much. This video will help you. And the first concept you need to learn is not focusing on quantity but focusing on quality. So because if you focus on quantity, you will have to work on the same thing all the time, but if you focus on the quality, you can post once a year, and if the post quality is good, it won't even matter. Now the first action step which I will like to tell you is reset. So here's what I exactly did. I figured out that my account had trash pictures, okay? And here's how I defined trash. So first, they just did not look good. Second, the pictures did not have me in it. And third, even though it had me in it, I was not recognizable. And so I deleted every picture which did not have me in it, which looked bad, and I was not recognizable in those pictures. So you know, all those cringe mirror selfies and stuff where you hide half your face, gone, all of them gone. I remember I deleted all the posts and then I just kept one single post in which I was actually recognizable. Wild. If this scares you, just know that if you don't treat Instagram like a personal brand, it won't treat you good, okay? So if a viewer just taps into your account and sees pictures of random things from around the world, okay, so mountains, owls, here's a monument, here's a group picture, they will not tie you with the brand, okay? The pictures don't necessarily point towards you, whereas if they open an account, even if the account has less followers, the less amount of posts doesn't matter. If all the posts just point towards one single person and the person is recognizable in all single pictures and all the pictures look different, it's not the same exact picture, then they automatically tie you to a brand, and that will keep your followers hooked even if you don't post content. Okay, now you have reset your account. If you want to know in more details about bio and title and all that stuff, there's a video linked in my description. I've made a video on this in much more detail. But now that you have an empty canvas, a truly empty canvas after you made the changes to the bio and username and profile picture and stuff, I'm gonna talk you through about the photos, because if you have just watched that video, you will know that I've discussed about photos in that video as well. I'm gonna make it short here. So there's three kinds of photos which work on Instagram: mirror selfies, cinematic portraits, and candids. What are they? Mirror selfies are when you stand in front of a mirror and then you use your smartphone's rear camera to click a picture of you and the smartphone all in one frame. I don't like them personally because I think they are kind of childish, but I have clicked a lot of those pictures myself. The reason why I hate them because 99% of all mirror selfies are just cringe. They just look extremely cringe. Unless you have a very branded smartphone, the picture won't come out to be very nice. That is why I have actually taken mirror selfies with my DSLR as well, and they look kind of good. But I haven't posted any because the DSLR looks bigger than my face. The second, cinematic portraits. What are they? Cinematic portraits are when you are posing for the camera and the picture looks nice. That is it. And number 3 is candid. Candid is when you basically are not posing for the camera. You're just going on your daily life and someone clicks a picture of you. Just search these 3 names on Google and there will be a lot of data available. There's professional photographers teaching you how to take better pictures. So go and learn from them, okay? For free, absolutely. Like there's a lot of YouTube tutorials available out there on free. That is how I learned how to take good pictures, and so you can learn from there as well because they're professionals, they're much more educated on this stuff, and so they are much more capable of teaching you rather than me. Now you have photos to post on Instagram, but don't post yet because I have to explain you about the upload schedule. For this, I want you to visualize something. Imagine eating the same food every single day. I don't think you will like it, okay? You are eating the same exact food every single day. It won't be very tasty, right? But imagine if the food has improvements in every single day, right? So first day you have chicken and rice, second day you add some veggies, third day the chicken is cooked in a different way, and so it tastes better. And so if over 365 days, which is 1 year, the food gets better and better and better, so much so that the 365th food that you are eating and the first food which you have eaten in like January 1st and December 31st, the food is absolutely different. But that is the work of content creators, right? I have just assumed that you are not a content creator, you are a non-content creator focused on productivity, so you won't be able to make incremental changes to your pictures. To that I will say, learn how to take great pictures and then post less. Post once a year, because remember that one gourmet meal, remember that one fancy restaurant you went to once or twice a year, and then you had that absolutely fancy meal which the taste was good, the quality was nice, the ambience was fancy. It was the whole package. You remember the entire thing, right? Because Instagram algorithm kind of seeks out content much like you seek out food. If you look at accounts which will post bland, regular, same kind of posts, it will not give them a lot of attention. But the Instagram algorithm will see that, okay, if that guy is posting regularly, are there daily improvements? If yes, I'll give him attention. If no, no attention for you. But if you are a guy who is posting once or twice a year, Instagram will be like, okay, that guy posts rarely, the post quality is good, let's give him attention, because he's like the premium. He's like Gucci. He's not some brand that you see on Amazon, right? He's Gucci. It's a Gucci limited edition. Every post he makes is a Gucci limited edition. It's different, it's rare, it's scarce, and that's what gives it value. And so you need to use this. You need to post once or twice a year. And this is what I exactly would do. I thought that it was absolutely stupid to focus a lot of your energy on Instagram because it's just secondary, like it's just a vanity metric, right? So what I did, whenever I would go out with my family, I would ask my mom to take great pictures of me, okay? She's not a professional, but she takes really nice pictures, so I ask her to do it. Sometimes I click my own pictures using the camera and the tripod and stuff. And then when I come home, I sift through all the pictures which are of me and I'm recognizable in them, right? And then I'm gonna select the top 3 or 4 pictures out of all the pictures that are there, and then I'll post all the pictures onto Instagram. In the next section, I'll explain to you why I'm not posting just one and all of them together. But for this section, just understand this. I would go on trips not all through the year. I would go on trips just once or twice a year, right? And then I'll take the pictures from that trip. I'm not going out intentionally to click pictures. I'm going out that I have just fun, right? And Instagram posts come secondary. I think this is how you should treat Instagram as well. You need to go out and have fun, and then on the side just click a bunch of pictures and then select the best pictures, post them. This is how you have to spend no brain power on selecting the posts and clicking cinematic portraits and going to a studio. You don't need to think about all that stuff, right? You're not wasting your brain power on stupid little Instagram posts. It's just a vanity metric. In fact, I'll actually suggest you don't even focus on these things. Just delete your Instagram if your real life productivity is so important. But since you're here, I'll explain one last thing. Quality. Is it me repurposing? No, I'm not being lazy. I'm trying to explain quality again. How I do quality control. Remember, last minute I told you that I post like 5-6 pictures together. The 5 or 6 best pictures from the trip together. Why? I would wait for 1 week, I would wait for 2 weeks, and then I'll see the likes and comment and the responses from my followers. And then suppose there's like 5 posts which I have made. 2 of them have gotten 50 likes. These 2 have gotten like 3 likes, and this one has gotten 30 likes. I'm gonna keep the top 2 posts. I'm gonna keep these 2 posts, delete these 3 posts. Okay, delete the posts which are on the bottom 3, and then I'm gonna select the top 2 posts. Now, if the picture is very important to me, so for example on my actual personal Instagram, which I have not linked here because it's personal, there's a picture of me on a go-kart. Now it's very important to me, the picture is close to me. That is why even though it has less likes than other pictures, I have kept it because it's important to me and it shows some diversification. All the pictures should not be like you posing. There should be some pictures of you doing some activities, right? And so the go-kart is a massive thing because I love the go-kart thing. I absolutely love the experience, by the way. So unless the picture is important to you, delete the pictures if the pictures don't get likes. If the pictures are getting likes, okay, so keep the top 5. Another way of quality control which you need to focus on is keep the top posts of your account, okay? So first I was talking about the posts which you make at one go, right? Now I'm talking about the long-term thing, like all the posts. You pick the posts which have gotten the most likes. Okay, so even if the highest like count you have gotten is like 50, it doesn't matter if the 50 is a small number. What matters is that post should be the top liked post, right? And then you will pin those things. You will pin them in chronological order, because when someone opens your Instagram, it's the first 2 or 3 pictures which catch their attention. Okay, because when you open an Instagram account, the first row of 6 pictures is what's shown to them, and so make sure that the first at least 3 pictures are your top liked posts. And you don't need to maintain this regularly, because again, you're not posting regularly, right? So you don't need to maintain it regularly. You just post once or twice a year, the rarity which you follow, and then at the end of 2 weeks of analysis, you just delete the posts which don't work, and then you will see the top again, and then you will just update the list.